And the puck's kicked free. Moncton's got it in their own zone. Moves it around along the half wall. The Mooseheads gain control of the puck against the wall. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Halifax has got control of it now here in the offensive end. Fantastic save! Pinned up along the boards. What a steal in his own end. Up along the wing. Back to the point it goes. Way too much congestion blocks that. There's the horn bringing period number 1 to an end. Still no score in this one.
Being a fan pays big dividends with Home Points, our exclusive fan loyalty program. Download our free app today and start earning great rewards. Scan the barcode on your ticket today.
40 minutes of regulation still to play. We're looking forward to it. Hopefully you are too. Welcome back, everyone. He's Ray. I'm James. Second period set to go. Second period underway, and we're still in search of our first goal in this one. Well, we've got over 20 minutes played thus far. Ray, how have you seen things?
Halifax talked about getting pucks to the net. They certainly did that in that first period. They just haven't found a way to crack the ice.
Carries it across the line. Slides that one right across the blue line. Pass back to the point. Puts it on net with the stop. Battling for it along the boards. And some fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. Move to the middle. The Wildcats take possession in the defensive end.
They've totally controlled the puck here on this shift. Now they've worn the opposition down. Eventually, you get a scoring chance or they take a penalty.
With possession along the wall. Move to the middle. Here he is in front. Stopped by the goaltender. Big save by the goaltender once again.
That's why a goalie can never relax. He makes one stop. Now he's got to be sharp to make another. Well, what a quick reflex stop that is. Great scoring chance.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. King's got it across the line. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Takes the pass. McKenna's got it deep in the offensive end. Quick pass to McKenna. The Mooseheads gain possession along the wall. Now a quick pass to King. King's got it along the boards. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Along the half wall with the puck. Handles it along the blue line. Moves the puck along the half wall. Chance in front. Just misses.
He's got to do something a little better than that.
Scores! Huge goal here late in the game.
Every play becomes so magnified when you get this late into a tie game. And scoreless, it always feels a little more tense. This has to be frustrating. He's in the right spot. He makes the save. Well, at least most of it. The rest of it's in the net.
Halifax has finally lit the lamp here in the second. Boy, chance after chance after chance finally pays off.
Not for a lack of effort. I've really liked their game thus far. They finally get the first goal. Now they have to be able to push this game forward again.
Picks it up. Here we go. Bank pass off the boards. Glides along the blue line. Right in front with the shot and puts it off the crossbar. Had the goalie beat up high, but not the bar.
Moncton's not able to close the gap. They have an excellent chance that hits the pipe and it runs away.
And that goes off a player. Burridge has got it on the offensive end. Moves it quickly over to Jones. Here's a chance to set up now. Oh, that gets a piece of the stick.
Now, by being in the right position, James, he gets so tight to the shooter, there's nowhere for the puck to go.
Here's a shot. Big time save with the blocker. Puck battle along the boards. Excellent stick work on the play. McKenna's gaining momentum. The Mooseheads scoop it up along the boards.
Last minute of play.
Second period nearly in the books here. With the steal. Langlois carrying it ahead. Directs it on over to McKenna. Horn sounds to end the second period. 40 minutes in the books, and it's still a 1-0 game.
Don't miss the chance to see the greatest talents in the world when they visit our city. See the official arena website for details on us.
And we'll be right back for what should be a very intriguing third. And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. Barring extra time, the final frame of this one. Here we go. Third period is underway. Ray Ferraro is back down at ice level. Ray, 40 minutes played so far. What's been your assessment of this tilt?
Moncton's got to find some energy here. The game's close, but they haven't had very many shots on goal. You're not going to score like that.
Halifax's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
It'll be their initial power play of the evening, James. The best power plays, they move the puck and move their feet at the same time. You'll force the penalty killers back a little more defensively than they'd like to be.
And manages to clear the zone. The Mooseheads have it behind the cage. Takes the feed. Handles the puck. Puts the puck on net, and there's the save. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Trying to clear, and they get it down.
Yeah, good communication. They talk to each other. They're in the right spot. They just clear it down the ice.
Gets it to the other point. Pokes it away in his own end. Both teams back to even strength. Impressive job by the penalty killers on that play.
Good work by the killers here. They give themselves an opportunity, as giving up another one would be almost the death blow.
And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
I wanted another look at this one. I'm sure you guys were all impressed as I was. What a save by the goalie.
Halifax has outplayed the opposition tonight, particularly offensively, as they lead it early in this third period. Puck scooped up by Anderson, and makes the save. Straight up the middle, here they come. And he slides it quickly to King. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play.
The Wildcats have been in such good position all night long. Stick position is critical as they continue to intercept a lot of passes.
Here they come on the attack. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. The Mooseheads will play it from the defensive zone. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Gets it back. Halifax has got the puck inside the defensive zone. Moncton's gained possession along the boards. And now he moves it quickly to Stewart. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Back to the blue line. Puts it to the front of the net. Oh, looked like he had the corner, but he puts it off the side of the net. And there's a lucky souvenir for someone in the crowd as the puck heads out of play. The Mooseheads have looked good tonight, especially offensively here in this third period. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Halifax has got control of it now from their own end. On the attack along the boards. Lets the wrister go. Turns it away. The Wildcats move the puck in the defensive zone. Puts it on net, and he makes the save. Here in the back half of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Jones wins the faceoff. The Mooseheads have it now. Puts it on net. Gets a piece of it with the blocker. Through center along the wing. Moves it around along the half wall. On the one-timer. What a stop. Here in the later stages of this period, 1-0 the score. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Can't get it to go. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Great positioning in the defensive end. He might have a step here. He's in the clear. Snaps one here in the slot. Oh, what a save in front. Halifax has been the better team offensively tonight. A lot of scoring chances, and they lead it late in this third period. Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. Picks up the puck in his own end. Receives the pass. Blistering shot. He scores! Could we get OT here?
Well, we got a better chance now, don't we? The game's tied up late here in the third period. The coach was pushing his players to stay aggressive, and they get the equalizer. So close to closing the book on this shutout. He just can't quite catch up to this one, and the shutout bid is gone.
Moncton's goal has tied things up late in this third period.
Two ways to go about this, James. You attack and try and win it now, or you protect the point by getting it to overtime.
Nice pass. Under a minute to play in this dandy. And that one's stopped. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And that carries off a stick. The Wildcats grab possession of the puck. Takes it across the blue line. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Moncton's got the puck in their own end. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Slides the puck over. And he slides it quickly to Stewart. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Stewart. Tape-to-tape feed on the blue line. 12 seconds on the clock. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. Looks to set up at the point now. Snaps it on net. Scores! And he puts his team in front.
James, this game looked really comfortable as a tie game. Now they're ahead. They've got to continue to push. Oh, what a great moment for them. So much emotion as they break the tie, take the lead with that late goal.
The Mooseheads aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late in this third period. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening.
I really like the way that they got after the puck and generated a high number of shots. Not all of them quality, but in a close game, you start peppering the other goalie, you're probably going to be okay.
I get it was a tight game, but you look at the opportunities that they had way better scoring opportunities.
They did, and eventually the puck's got to go in most nights.
For Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cybulski. We'll see you next time we drop the puck.